Ontario Minister of Education Stephen Lecce is absolutely losing his mind over the upcoming solar eclipse. Go check his Twitter, it's the only thing he's been talking about for a few days now, including mentioning in an interview how excited he was when he got to see the solar eclipse when he was in school. But the last total solar eclipse in Ontario was almost 100 years ago. Our Minister of Education, everybody, showing us why the public education system is valuable because he went to private school. Anyway, let's talk about why it might be a good idea to close schools during the solar eclipse. The total solar eclipse will be happening around the GTA and southwestern Ontario, and it's mainly going to be happening during the times at which students would be let out of school. It's not like it's happening in the middle of the day. So two things. One, if it's happening during school hours, and Lecce says that this is important for learning and kids getting excited about science, then are we going to supply schools with the glasses that they need to safely look at the solar eclipse? Because you know Lecce is not going to do that. And so what happens if during school hours a student looks at the eclipse? Is the school then liable for any damage that happens to that kid? Even though Lecce is telling us that we should be looking at it? But what I'm more concerned about is the students who are on their way home while the eclipse is happening. Because there are lots of studies that show that eclipses cause more traffic, and that traffic can be more dangerous to pedestrians. Like, just go online, you will see tons of stories of people who get hit by cars during eclipses. Like in 2017 in Kentucky, when a driver who was distracted by the eclipse drove into a crowd of people who were watching the eclipse and killed somebody. So Lecce, I'm just going to enact a little thing for you. Oh, what's that? I'm a student who is leaving school walking on my way home. I hope this doesn't damage my eyes. Vroom, splat. That's a distracted driver hitting a child who is looking up at the solar eclipse. Now listen, that might not happen. It probably won't happen. But the fact that it could happen is something that we should be concerned about. And the reason why many boards have turned that day into a PD day is specifically because of this concern. But here we are with Lecce freaking out because kids deserve to be in class. Because don't forget, he remembers just how excited he was when he got to see the solar eclipse when he was in school 100 years ago.